Good morning, ladies. How's everybody doing? I hope you're staying warm because it is insanely cold everywhere you look. My guests today are actually from Montana and they're freezing over there too. So we are not alone. Everybody's under isolation and we are frozen and we are fed up and we need to exercise. And if you want to exercise, you need a good bra. And today we are going to talk with the lady that created my favorite sports bra of all time. And that is Renell Braaten. And we also are going to have Mara Osborne, who is going to help us understand how the whole company works. Good morning. Oh, look at that. Renell has left us. Woohoo! That's hysterical. Okay, so before we start, I always like to double check and make sure that we are actually live because, well, yeah, it looks like we are. So that's perfect. I'm just going to mute my phone and we can get started. Welcome, ladies.
Hello.
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
Are you guys frozen?
Yes, we are.
Pretty much.
So cold.
I know. So, hey, Renell or Mara, do you guys remember when I started selling the ENELL bra?
Yes, I do.
What year was that?
Oh, who said I remembered that?
Oh, okay. Well, I thought maybe, sorry, I guess I should have said the year, but I think it was like 2001, 2002, something like that, because it was right after.
It was.
Yeah. So I was selling this bra before it was on the Oprah show or anything. Like it was just at the beginning. So I always wondered.
That would have been like 1993 or so.
Oh, was it?
92. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no.
When we started.
Oh, when you created the bra. So tell me a little bit, why did you create a bra? Because it's not like there isn't a cajillion bras to choose from out there. So why did you create the ENELL bra?
Because out of those cajillion bras, I couldn't find anything that worked for me. There's lots of bras for the smaller breasted gals, but big breasted, forget it. And in fact, I used to take other sports bras that I had and try to revamp them somehow to make them work better. And
so
then
were you a seamstress? Like, how did you end up?
No, and then finally I went to my mother and I said, okay, we got to make me something because nothing's working. I was playing volleyball and racquetball and volleyball and things like that, and nothing was working. And so I said, we need to make something. So we got into her sewing kit and we found some some items, and she had some fabric that was actually kind of girdle fabric. Ooh. That we started with, and sewed something together, and it worked pretty good. And I used it for like 2 years, and it looked terrible, but I didn't really care about that. That was
because it just kept the girls under control.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know how many times I've had ladies come to the bra store or online now, because we're only online, and say like, I wear 2 or 3 bras.
Yeah.
That's insane. Mara, how did you, when you started wearing the bra, like, was it really helpful for you?
Yeah. When I started wearing it, when I really noticed the benefit of it was when I had both of my children. And that's when I'm not very well endowed, but after I had my 2 children, getting back into working out and being able to do that while nursing, and it was a life changer. And, when you hear those customers that we fit and we hear the testimonials that come in, when they tell you that it is life changing, that I definitely experienced that.
Yeah, it is. Like I know for example, I can think of my customers that like to horseback ride.
Mhm.
And when you think about, and it was funny because I kind of tripped into this, fell into this. I went to a show and I really had no clue. It was a trade show, and it ended up being all about horses and women. And it was crazy. The next year, we actually had like at least a half-hour lineup of people waiting to buy the bra. It was insane. And it was all about the ENELL bra because it is so good. So how long did it
See
take
that,
you
see that right there, Bridget? That's why I like you.
It really was, though. And I've heard it like multiple times. It's changed my life. Like
Yeah,
some
that's
women
actually,
they
that's the
stop
best
writing.
part.
Yeah,
That's the
they
best
stop.
part about the business is that you're actually helping so many women.
Yeah,
Because, and that's when I started it, I thought, I don't know. I mean, I was a barber. I
I didn't know that.
how can I go start a bra business, in the middle of Montana besides. And I just had to keep telling myself, I cannot be the only one with this problem. Can't be.
Yeah.
And so that's what, spurred me to keep going.
So how many design did you go through before you ended up with, which I'll share my screen
Lots.
here, but the actual original ENELL, the ENELL Sport. So here's the bra. How many design do you think you went through before you landed this?
We went through a lot of designs, a lot of fabrics, threads, elastic, everything, because I didn't want to reinvent the wheel. That made no sense to me. I wanted something that worked, and I wanted it to be comfortable. That's my number one, actually. And then I wanted quality, so I wanted it to last, because I knew with all the things that we had to put into making this, it was going to be expensive, and so I want it to work and I want it to last. So,
and sweet Jesus, it lasts forever.
yeah, I know. In
I
fact,
think I
my
have one
husband,
that's probably 15 years old and it's still just fine. Like I have my fat bras and my skinny bras. Like,
yeah,
once I gain weight, it's like I was like, oh my God, yeah, I need the next number. I need a size 3. So
well, see, that's what my husband told me, was that our biggest problem is they last too long.
they really do.
Because you don't have to buy another one
honest,
for so long.
I don't think you can kill that sucker.
No, I don't think so either. I probably got some that are 10 years old I'm still using.
Yeah, I've had ladies come in that had, the white one, and it's like gross looking. Like it is gross looking, but it still works just fine.
Yeah.
So, Mara, do you happen to have the ENELL Sport on hand so you can maybe show people? So we showed a picture, but maybe Mara can show us. And if you can come up close, I'd like to point out the stitch line on there, because that's something people talk about. You can actually find your sisters because you see that seam come here and it's like, hey, I know what you're wearing.
Yeah.
So why is that seam there, Renell?
Well, the upper portion of the bra has 2 layers to it. Well, 3 actually. It's front and back, the lining and the outside, and then in between those layers is a non-stretch fabric. So that really helps with keeping the bounce away. And then also I didn't want to do the uniboob thing. And in order to do we couldn't do non-stretch fabric all the way down the front. That wouldn't work. And so we also wanted to make sure there wasn't just a uniboob look to it, because it's a compression bra, but this does give it just a little bit of shape then too, and gives you room for the larger breasts in there. And then the 2 bottom layers are also the stretch goes one way and the stretch goes the other way on the other layer.
So tell me about the back too, because the ENELL bra, so Mara, the back, like it's so wide and it's got a crisscross, like what does that all do?
Yeah, so the back portion of the bra, we have crisscross straps, and that really brings the women's shoulders up, back, puts them in the proper position, as well as alleviating that the weight of the heavier breasts with well endowed. So if you flip it inside out, you can see the back straps as well with the
Yeah.
crisscross.
Yeah, so
And then
it's
Kind of like a
interesting because it's
posture
got,
bra.
yeah, it's got the crisscross, but it's
Yeah.
on the inside of the bra. And I swear to God, you guys, when you put the bra on and you have the right fit, it literally brings your shoulders back, and it's so much nicer for running or tennis, because especially women with larger breasts tend to slouch
Mhm.
and tuck the elbows in to keep the girls under
Yeah.
control. When you put the ENELL on, it's like you've left the girls home and you're ready. You mean business, right?
That's
It's
right.
like, it's like you turned into a boy. You can run.
Really? Yeah, and it really makes a huge, huge difference. So let's talk a little bit. So you created the ENELL Sport, it's called. So that's the
Mhm.
one we've been talking about. And then you came out with the ENELL LITE. What was
Yes.
that all about?
That happens to be my favorite bra right there. Well, especially now since I'm so old and I hardly can do any of that stuff anymore. But I wear it every single day. It's for actually, it is a sports bra, and it's made for like Pilates or yoga or weightlifting or, something non-impact. And because it's comfortable and it stays in place. And uh, of course, the reason, like I said, I like it is because of comfort. And it's the closest thing I've ever found to not wearing a bra at all. It just feels that good. And so that's why I wear it every day.
Yeah, that one is quite a bit more comfortable. So what year was
And
it?
well, and it also has it has a little bit more of a profile. It's not as compression.
Yeah, it gives you
Still
much
holds you good,
nicer.
but it's not as compression. So it looks good under clothing and everything
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that one is definitely more of an everyday wear.
Yeah.
I don't promote it for example, running or horseback
No.
riding. If you're a D cup, the girls are going to be flopping all over the place.
Yep.
You want to get back to the sports.
Yep.
When did you create DNL LITE?
Oh God.
Do you know what year?
Ooh.
Mara, do you know?
I believe it was like 2010.
Somewhere in there. Yeah.
Probably close. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's really the bra I've been waiting for all my life, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Because I can use it every day.
Yeah. So yeah. But like you said, it's not really for high impact stuff. So
No.
one of the comments we kept hearing all the time was that the back is so big on the bra. So you see, it covers a lot of your back, which is sensational when you need the support. Like I
Right.
said, it's such a, but I remember hearing all the time, these women of a certain age are like, oh my God, I'm so freaking hot. Like there's no way I could put this on my back. So then you guys came up with a new model.
Yeah. The Racerback.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the difference between, the biggest difference between the Racerback and the ENELL Sport?
Mostly that the sport is by far the most support you can get. And the reason for the full back is because that's what helps with support. So that's why it gives you the best. And then the Racerback, there's a lot of women that like Racerback, and I happen to not be one of them, actually. So it was kind of hard designing this one, to be honest with you. But there's a lot of women that do like it. But
Yeah.
when you take out some of that back, you don't get as much support as you do with the sport, because there's not enough fabric in the back to hold you really well.
Yeah. And the
But
other
it still
thing
gives
that,
you good support. But
yeah. And the other thing that I found was that also you get a little bit of back fat with that one, a little bit more
Yeah.
than the regular, because the
some
regular
of us more than others.
Yeah, like it covers so much on the regular NL and the sports goes down a little bit, but it's much nicer looking for, well, I shouldn't say that. Some people think it's nicer looking just because of the
Yeah,
racer
well,
look.
and there's a lot of women that are so used to racerbacks that that's what they like, you know.
Yeah. But a little bit less support, I would say, eh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Still good support and probably better than a lot of them that you will find, but yeah, but it's not as much as the sport.
Marina here is saying that it was life-changing for her to get DNL and that she used it to ride horses, kickboxing, and the gym, and she uses it for swimming. How's the fabric
Oh,
in the water?
Yeah, we've actually had quite a few customers. We've had some triathletes that use it for triathlons. You know, the fabric is treated with Naturex, which is a wicking process that transfers the moisture away from the body. So we don't, the breakdown of the chlorine sometimes in swimming pools will break down the product a lot faster. However, a lot of women do use it in the pool and in the water.
So it probably means the bra will last only 15 years instead of 20.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I do have a question. Judy is asking, do you have to be athletic to wear the ENELL bra?
No,
No.
not
I
at
would
all.
say though, the regular ENELL, most people wear it for, like, definitely the ENELL LITE. Do you guys have a lot of custom? I do have some that wear it as an everyday wear, the
Yeah.
ENELL Sports. What about you?
Yeah, I think it just depends on what, how much support that they're looking for. You know, some women really do like that full support throughout the day. But like Renell mentioned, you know, with the ENELL light bra and her favorite bra, that's kind of why that was developed. They're not wanting the full compression support, but they're still wanting that extra support throughout the day. And so that's when we would recommend the ENELL light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, if you're wearing the sport for working out, running, all that kind of stuff, it's going to be snug on you, very snug. And that's what helps make it work.
Yeah.
And so it's not all that comfortable to wear all day long. Now, sometimes you can, if you still like that compression feel, you can go up a size and it's not quite as tight,
Yeah.
you know, and then use the smaller size for actual running.
Yeah,
And
I've
then
actually
got it.
had customers that had back issues. I remember a lady that came in and bought DNL and she had been seeing like massage therapists, chiropractors, and she had this numbness in her arm that just would not go away. She bought DNL bra, boom, it was gone.
Awesome.
It probably had to do with the weight of her breast, because one of the issues with when you have larger breasts is the weight. Most bras will put the weight on the top of your shoulder, which presses on the trapeze of your trapeze.
Don't try to be a scientist now, Bridget.
No, God, no. But so the ENELL, especially the ENELL Sports, really takes that pressure off the top of your shoulders. It's like there's nothing there. And I personally felt that.
So wide. The strap is so wide. I've seen, when we went to a trade show one time, there was a lady that came in and was trying the bra on. And I'm not kidding you. She had narrow strap bras, and there was a dent in her top of her shoulder that was so deep and red. Yeah. I just couldn't believe it.
I've seen that multiple
Yes.
times.
So
it's very
narrow
common.
straps are not good when you've got large breasts.
But it's not only the strap, it's also the fact how it crisscross in the back and brings your, like it puts the weight in the middle of your back, not on top of your shoulders.
Yep.
Right.
Well, and also the tightness of the bra is holding your breasts, not the straps.
Yeah.
So it's
very
tight
different.
and it holds you really close and tight. Yeah.
Mara, why don't you tell me a little bit about the sizing of the ENELL bras? Because they're very different in sizing. There's no cup size. like per
Yeah,
se?
so we do sizing a little bit different. We have 10 sizes, which is 00 through 8 is how we number them. And what we kind of do is we are able to, with no cup sizing, we fit multiple cup sizes and band sizes within one ENELL size. So we range all the way from a 27 rib band all the way up to a 52 rib band. And so within those sizes of ENELL, we're able to fit quite a few cup sizes with the compression and the design of the bra.
Yeah, and I would say you need to be at least like a good C cup
Yeah.
or larger.
Yeah,
Yes.
Right? Like if you're an A or a B cup, this is not the bra for you.
right.
No.
And if you think about it, kind of what happens when we're talking about different cup sizes in the same bra, like the C cup or larger C cup is not going to need as much compression and as much support. So as that same size, you get higher in your cup sizes, it holds you tighter, which is what it needs to do in
Yeah.
order to work.
Yeah. Tell me about being on the Oprah show. That was
Well-
pretty crazy, wasn't it? How the heck
First
did
of
you
all-
ever end up putting the bra on the Oprah show?
First of all, I wasn't on the Oprah show.
No, the bra
My
was.
bra was.
Close
But
enough.
I spent
That's
probably,
closer than I ever been to Oprah.
Yeah. I thought maybe I'd get a call from her or something, but I didn't. So, and yeah, we were in her magazine actually too. The
Yeah.
old magazine about 4 times. But anyway, I spent probably 7 years at least trying to get to Oprah because I saw her on a treadmill and I thought, oh my God, I can help you, because it was bad. It was really bad. And so I sent tons of letters and I tried different things, and my husband kept saying, why don't you get some real work done and, you know, work on something else, because you're never going to get to Oprah. She's you know, gets 1 million letters a day. She's not going to get your letter. You're not going to get anywhere. So do some real work. And I just said, no, I will get to her sometime. And so when I did, I had to rub that in his face a little bit, by the way.
No kidding. Like,
So- yeah. So I actually, what happened was, I don't know if you, what's the gal from,
Barrymore?
what?
Drew Barrymore
Yeah, but what was the gal's name that?
was training for
Yeah, the
Charlie's
fitness
Angels.
consultant. What was her name? Kathy Kaler.
Kathy Kaler.
Yeah, Kathy Kaler was a fitness consultant on the Today Show. And Drew Barrymore had hired her to get her ready for Charlie's Angels 1. So that was many years ago. And so we were all excited about that. And we got Drew a bra and she loved it and all that. And then, so Drew had told her friend, Jeannie Triplehorn, she's also an actress, told her about it. And so she wanted to try one. And so her publicist emailed me. And so we were emailing back and forth, and I ended up getting her bra and everything. And then I asked her publicist, I said, well, how about you? What size bra are you? And she said, well, I'm a D cup. And I said, oh, well, I'll send you one too. So I sent her one, and then we emailed again, and she said she loved it and everything. And she said, you know, my sister would like to have one of these bras. And I said, oh, well, okay, I'll send your sister one too. And I said, because you never know when I run into somebody who's going to know Oprah.
yeah.
And she emailed me right back and said, well, I know the creative publicist at O Magazine. I could contact him if you'd like me to. I'm going, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure. Like if you want to.
Yeah. And so finally I get to Oprah. Oh man, I couldn't believe it. So you know, one thing leads to another. You just got to
Now
keep
that
pushing.
was, I was with you back then. Well, not with you, but I was selling the Dnl bras in my store. And I remember all of a sudden, like first thing in the morning, people are
Yes.
showing up and I'm like, what is going on? Who
Yeah.
are all these people?
Yeah.
And they had heard that Oprah saying this is a great bra, and it
Yeah.
went nuts, didn't it?
And it was only, I think it was 3 minutes long on her show. And
Yeah.
it just went crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact,
Were you with the
this
company
will tell
back
you,
then, Mara?
No, not yet.
I was gonna say, this will tell you how much Oprah, people listen to Oprah, because we looked at our computer and we had like, oh, I don't know, 600,000 hits in April. And then in May, when Oprah aired, we had 8 million. And we
Isn't
just
that
stood there and looked
insane?
at that and thought, oh my God, how can that possibly be?
Yeah.
But,
Oprah's
yeah.
got pull, man. When she
Oh, yeah.
says something is good, people run.
Yeah. Yep. And they need a bra to run. So worked
Tell
out.
me a little bit about manufacturing the bra, Mara. How often do you like you do come up with fashion colors, don't you?
Yeah, so
What
we
are the normal colors and what are the fashion colors? How does that work?
have our standard colors in the bras. So in our regular sport bra, we have the white, the black, the ecru, which is a beige, and our Hope pink bra that we donate a percentage to our breast cancer organization. And then in the light bra, we have the white, the black, and we have an ecru as well as a lavender bra. In the racer, we just have the black and white right now. But then, like you said, we do release fashion colors 1 to 2 times a year. We have a new fashion color coming out in the sport and the racer here in April, so pretty soon, that we're excited about. So yeah, we try to, find some new fun colors. And
how do you pick the colors? That was the part I love to come down and chat with you guys. It's like how you come up with what color, what,
all the ones that do really well, the colors that do really well, I've chosen. And then
you guys have a bit of a competition.
It's usually Mara and the rest of the team have.
Oh, right. Yeah.
My favorite of all time was the pink and tangerine.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Bright pink with the tangerine trim. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna like this new one.
Yeah, you are.
Are you going to tell us what the next color coming up is going to be?
Do you have that one, Mara?
Yes.
Should
Can
we
get a peek?
Ooh, I don't know.
Get a tiny little peek. Come on.
A tiny little peek. Okay, I'll go grab it.
Oh, yes. yes. Because this is always a thing, right? Like you just get, like it's a bit of a secret and a bit of a competition. Now, tell me about the fashion colors. Like you don't, like you order only a certain amount and then when they're gone, right?
Right. They're limited edition. So
when does the color come out?
It will be released to customers April 1st.
Ooh, April 1st. All right, give us a little peek.
Okay, I don't know how to.
Just lift it up. Yeah. Oh, it's hard to see.
Hard to see.
Nice.
Kind of.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, go do the whole thing all the way up and back down again.
The whole bra?
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting a reveal.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful. I can't wait. It's kind of hard to see, but that's okay. You'll just have to wait till April.
Yeah, that's right.
To get the bra. Well, that's sensational. Now, what else should people know about the bra?
Oh.
Okay, that's good. What's your favorite thing about the bra, Renell?
Comfort.
Comfort. What about you, Mara?
Comfort. I'm into comfort. And luckily for me, Mara and some of the rest of the team are want it to look good too, which it kind of, evens me out a little bit because I don't care about that. I just want it to work and I want it to be comfortable. And so I will do things to try to make it look a little better if it doesn't compromise those two things. So,
Yeah.
but
And what about you, Mara?
I think my favorite thing about the bra is just the support that you get. You truly don't know the support until you feel it,
Try it
and
on,
and you
yeah.
realize that you really, with the other sports bras that you've been wearing, you did not have the support of the ENELL.
Yeah. And for me, it improves my game.
Yeah.
I don't play hockey anymore, which is pretty low impact. So I didn't wear the ENELL back then when I played hockey, but now I golf and I play tennis. And you know, the good old like under or over the boobs
Yeah.
when you're swinging. And with the ENELL, it's like, you're good.
Yeah.
Like it improved my game. Like, and I've tested it. When I wear the ENELL, I play better.
Yeah.
I think it's got to do with the back posture too, because it makes you stand straighter and the boobs are compressed and out of the way. And I don't know, it improves my game.
I know you forget you have boobs, actually.
You left the girls home.
Yeah.
I'm going golfing. Put
Yeah.
my ENELL on. And oh, and actually we did not mention this, but the other thing that's I like about the bras, it does up at the front. For those of you
Yes.
guys who have an issue with reaching at the back and
Mhm.
not liking to twirl your bra, the ENELL is all hooks at the front.
Yeah. And the other thing about the bra too is that it has to have an opening to get into it, because you know, a lot of sports bras you can pull over your head and get them on. Well, to me, all of those stretch too much for me. I mean, if they're going to stretch enough for you to get it over your head, all they're going to do when they get there is stretch. So
Yeah. Yeah. Emily
there would
says
be no
it's
way
an
of going.
absolute Emily says it's an absolute game changer for her as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's truly an incredible bra for sure. Okay, so if you would like to try the ENELL bra, let me just show you. So it's available in Canada through sportsbras.ca, obviously. But if you're in the US and you want to give it a try, you go to enell.com. So sportsbras.ca in Canada, enell.com in the US, and we can hook you up with
Literally.
literally. Actually, I got to share one more story before we go. So you saw all the hooks on the bra. So, you know, I mean, it takes a little bit of getting used to do the hook. I have a friend who came to the store once and put the bra on, and she's like, I don't know, I don't think it's fitting me very well. And we opened the curtain and it was like, oh my God, she had put the bra on backwards and did all the hooks.
Yeah. I hate to admit this, but I had my cousin do the same thing. And I'm
It's
just
like,
going, how did you do that?
are you a magician or something? It's like,
Yeah.
why can you do that many hooks in your bag? That was insane. And it was done perfect too.
Yeah.
Then of course with the flat back, like her boobs were like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
So the hooks do up at the front. Don't put
yeah.
the hooks in the back.
And
No.
You put it on like a vest, and then you start at the bottom and you do a couple hooks, and then you get in there and get the girls where they need to be, and then keep hooking.
And I love your
And
tagline. Ladies, buy your ENELL bras and be unshakable.
Yeah. that's
Brilliant.
right.
Thank you very much, ladies, for
Yeah. Thank you,
telling
Bridget.
us all about the ENELL bras. And ladies, go get your bra. It is well worth it. It is a life changer for sure.
Thank you, Bridget.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.